Miami leads the all-time series 35-32. But Florida State has won the last two, including a 45-3 win in South Florida last year. Here comes Deuce Spann. Did well to get to the 20. They made contact with him well shy of that. And here comes Jordan Travis. In his 6th year of college football, 1 year at Louisville, came here to Tallahassee with Trey Benson, the running back. Short set. It is Benson wide open and out of bounds near the 4. And they struggled for a while without them. Won 24-7. First time they scored under 30 all year. Under pressure, Travis got it off. Caught. But it does not appear to be enough for the first down. Johnny Wilson came back to the ball. Xavier Restrepo back for it. He wears a different number as a punt returner. You don't want to have duplicate numbers on the field. Great bounce for Mastromono, and they're going to down it inside the 2. They have such outstanding special teams coached by John Papuchis, and it's always been a point of emphasis for head coach Mike Norvell.
And a big mistake there by Restrepo. You have to field that.
Crowd going crazy. Cristobal told his team, survive the first 5 or 6 plays in the atmosphere, and you'll settle in quickly. Again, Williams in the end zone. Fires off the hands of Restrepo. Should have had it. He would have had a first down. The option toward the short side of the field. Looked like Benson was in trouble. Now it's the Canes who have a problem. Touchdown, Trey Benson.
The only on the field is the ball carrier.
Yep, he's out
of bounds at the 39-yard line. It'll be Florida State's ball.
Chasing a championship.
Done very well in the transfer portal as well. Douglas is wide open, has the first down, and is tackled around the legs at the 22 by King. The wide variety of Florida State screens. Travis over the middle, caught, first down inside the 10. Jaheim Bell. The
Legs driving, and the yards are hard to get.
Benson up the middle to the goal line, spinning, touchdown.
A great job there in the middle by Maurice Smith. He's engaged with the defensive tackle. Leonard Taylor throws him to the ground, goes right to the right side of him. Benson does, and he continues to drive as he spins forward to find Pater. That was a great...
Trey Benson, redshirt junior from Greenville, Mississippi. Williams on target, first down, and lots of run after the catch. Jacoby George. What a nifty run. After the reception, he took it all the way to the 25-yard line.
Really reflected just yet.
1 out of 4, but it was a 43-yard play. They blitz him up the middle, and he gets smushed. Back at the 33-yard line. Kalen DeLoach with a 10-yard sack.
And he just becomes right in between the left guard and the center. Clearly a bust in protection. You have to protect inside out. Cohen stayed wide. Lee stayed on his guy inside.
And he hooked it. There's been a few wides in the running back on 3rd down and 1. Travis has the first down. All-time junior out of St. Petersburg. Final minute of the opening quarter. Travis caught, first down. Inside the 35, John. First 10 this season. He's 11 out of 12. You saw the only miss was a shorty at Wake Forest. And that one's good from 33. And the junior.
Sacrifice of our veterans, but also celebrating their sons' accomplishments. Sean.
There's chagrin because there was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Miami, we believe, on Brashard Smith.
And it was well after the whistle. As you can see the ball carriers down on the field, and
oh boy,
there's Brashard Smith, who
2nd and 21. The Canes offense really struggling. They go to a quick screen and it works well again. Jacoby George has been all their offense so far. He had the 43-yard catch and run in the first quarter. Williams steps up and goes down in the arms of Kalen DeLoach. His second sack, that one for 5 yards.
and he's watching Mark Fletcher to make sure he doesn't escape. As soon as Mark Fletcher engages, though, with the defender, that frees up DeLoach to be able to close and drop Emory Williams for another third down sack.
Trey Benson, the running back. Travis faked it to him, just did get it off. It's Jaheim Bell. They have every kind of screen you can run in the country in scoring offense. They're trying to set up a screen. Faked it in one direction, threw it the other way. And Ja'Kai Douglas dropped by K.J. Cloyd.
That matchup.
They rushed 5. Williams takes off running, lowers his head and gets the first down. And that brought his, they look like fun people to hang around with.
Absolutely.
There's Chaney, a nice bounce to the outside, and now some speed. Inside the 35 of Florida State.
Basically an offsetting
Both did something, so we're not going to flag either one. Here's Chaney again. Donald Chaney inside the 10 and out near the 5. 20. Fletcher, the true freshman, is the running back, alongside the true freshman quarterback, who fires, and it is caught for a touchdown. Jacoby George. Williams, he threw one in their win against Clemson, the only other game he started. George, the touchdown, the 7th. His third punt. This is very returnable. And finally out of bounds across the 32-yard line. Commitment from a top freshman prospect in Brock Glenn. Here's Donald Chaney, the star of the second quarter. Down to less than a yard with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And Fletcher in big trouble. And they'll have to let it run all the way down and call the timeout and kick a field goal to tie it. And that's what Cristobal is going to do. Attempt 13 for 13 inside of 45 this year. And they'll head to the locker room tied. What else do you expect when it's Miami?
Adjustments from Miami staff to lock things up in the second half.
Onside kick by Florida State. Up for grabs, and Miami has it. So, John Papuchis, Mike Norvell trying a surprise onside to start the second half, perhaps change some momentum, and it didn't work. It was recovered by Frank Latson, a backup wide receiver.
And it was a really well-placed onside kick, but how about Latson going up and high-pointing that ball? Looked like it was going to be an easy recovery initially.
Excellent field position for Miami. Trying to pick up where they left off in the second quarter, and they do. Mark Fletcher right through the middle of the defense for 20 yards. To State, 45-3. Now Miami, a 2-touchdown underdog, trying to pull off the upset. And perhaps they ran that screen once too often to Jacoby George. They lost 3, and that'll make it a longer field goal. As long this season is 50 against Texas A&M. That one's hooking, and it's good. Just did sneak inside the left upright times. think they try to get him involved. Here he is. Spins after the catch and goes down about 2 yards short of the line. His first catch for 8 yards. Travis over the middle. Ja'Kai Douglas. They're trying to run him down. And they finally do near the 5-yard line. James Williams saved the touchdown.
60. Look at all those Miami second-level defenders, the linebackers and safeties, all looking in the backfield. Douglas sneaks right behind him on the...
Morlock, the tight end, the motion man. It's a keep by Travis. He's in trouble and stacked up. For a loss of 2. Back to the 4-yard line. The stand by the Miami defense, and it'll force a field goal try by the Noles. Jaden Harris, who just came in for Kitchens, involved in the play.
And a great play by Jafari Harvey, too. He hesitated, squared his shoulders, made...
Here's a 22-yard try for Fitzgerald to tie it. And it's 13 apiece with 9:32 to go in the third quarter. By Renardo Green, who's the semifinalist for the Jim Thorpe Award as the best defensive back in the country. They brought pressure. Fletcher ran by some of it, but not past everybody. Braden Fisk in a play. Tatum Bethune there as well. After the play fake on target to Johnny Wilson is Jordan Travis. He's dragged down in Miami territory near the 38. 26-yard play.
And that was a really nice route, too, by Wilson. He gets on the toes of the defender, Damari Brown. He's on the perimeter at corner, so they need to take advantage of that matchup.
Here's Benson on the delay. Good call, well executed. Benson heading toward the end zone. 38-yard touchdown, Florida State.
Up front on the GT counter, the left guard Casey Roddick, he kicks out the initial defender. Darius Washington fills inside. Benson breaks right off those blocks going inside out, and he takes it the distance after that. Just extremely well executed on the counter, a play that Florida State has used forever since Mike Norvell has taken over. Haven't run.
He didn't have a catch in the first half. The fake to Toafili. They set up another screen to Kyle Morlock. Another tight end screen. He's out of bounds. And Florida State's done very well in the portal. Back shoulder throw. Caught. Johnny Wilson, another transfer from Arizona State.
And a nice back shoulder throw here. Wilson going up over the top in coverage by Jadis Richard. And a good throw by Travis, holds up his big body.
C.J. Campbell in it, running back. He goes out and they sack Travis. And a big sack all the way back into Seminole territory. Francisco Maui Noah.
And Maui Noah, this is just really well designed there. You see 2 defenders on the left side slide inside. Maui Noah wraps right around him. Travis about to break the pocket. Maui Noah's right there, and he drops him.
Ray Joseph, we believe, is the deep man in the never-ending switching of numbers. Oh, boy, great bounce for Mastromano. And they'll spot it at the 5 weeks away. First play of the fourth quarter. Miami 3rd and 4. Down by 7. They can't complete the quick slant to Jacoby George with Renardo. 3rd straight 3 and out for Miami. 4th of the game. Good punt by Joyce Coleman. Made the first few miss. Keon Coleman. The punter awaits. And took him down. Dylan Joyce saved the touchdown.
There's a great initial move by Coleman to make Jaden Harris miss, who was running down as the gunner, and he's off to the races.
Scores again. First and goal. Travis, the keeper, dodged some traffic. Still on his feet and almost scored. He had one more tackle to break. But score lead, so killing some clock. We approach 11 minutes to go. And that was for Coleman. Even while being held, he caught it for a touchdown. There is the flag. They will likely pick it up. It was Damari Brown, the freshman.
Defense number 6. Tennessee declines. Touchdown.
There are few players in college football better than Keon Coleman when the ball is in the air. Contested catches are his specialty. There's absolutely nothing Damari Brown, the freshman, can do. The ball's well thrown to the outside. Progressive pylon cam gets a good shot. Easily seeing the feet inside. Keon Coleman stands up and flexes.
Williams winds up, throws it into traffic, and it's caught! It got through two defenders to Jacoby George. All the way, touchdown! 85 yards and no flags.
How did this ball get through two defenders? And Jacoby George, I don't know how he saw the ball that was perfectly covered initially, yet a safety over the top. And somehow, Jacoby George able to put his hands out, reel it in. And there's no one between him and the end zone. How about the concentration from George? And he's off to the races.
Gone silent on offense. 19 yards on their 10 plays in this quarter. Benson escaped with a stiff arm. Has a first down out to the 42-yard of play. Travis throws, caught. Wilson first down. Damari Brown in coverage on the... And under duress and swung down Travis. Third sack for Miami. Guidry brought the pressure and his defense delivered. Maui Noah, the sack.
And the offensive line's just completely overloaded as Maui Noah just splits right between the left guard and the center. Mo Smith tries to get back.
Second and 10. Williams takes it down short. Rashard Smith right within a yard to the first down marker. It'll be third down and 1. Under 3 minutes to go. Miami down by 7. Looked like some confusion. Williams carries and lunges and might have gotten there. What looked like a broken play. You wonder how that can happen out of a timeout. And now Williams is not getting up.
Ruling on the field is the...
A minute and a half to do it and only one timeout. They snapped it at 3 on the play clock. Back shoulder throw and it's caught for a first down. Colby. Mark Fletcher, the running back. To the sideline. Another catch out near midfield. And they blow it dead. Fourth down and 10. Van Dyke rolls away from pressure, in trouble. Just throws it up for grabs, and it is intercepted. Jarian Jones picked it off. Malcolm Ray put the pressure.
He tries to force it back across the middle, and it's intercepted. Just a poor decision there from Van Dyke, and I don't know what talked him out of trying to give Restrepo a chance on the outbreaker where he
Used its timeout. The ascension back to prominence continues under Mike Norvell. What a job he has done.